Literally, he's the author and finisher of our faith. Salakia. Verse 5, without set thine eyes that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. That's uncertain. For you to work, and work, just for them riches, just to be go up in smoke. That shit can be burned, it can mold, it could, you know what I mean? It could get wet and disintegrate. And then what? You left with nothing, man. What's that in? That's Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2 and 9. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Hold up. Setting his nest on high? That's this house with an evil covetousness. Look, it's back in Luke 12. Let's bring it full circle. Luke 12 and 17. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room to bestow my fruits. And he said, this will I do. I will pour down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat and drink and be merry. Take it easy, man. You good. Put your feet up. Get lit. You got plenty to celebrate. Plenty of reasons to celebrate. The furthest from humble, man. That's setting your nest on high. Let me see. Yeah, let me do a little transition real quick. What's that? Proverbs 15 and verse 16. Better is little with the fear of the Lord Yahweh than great treasure and trouble therewith. Yeah, because that trouble that come with the treasures on this side and a carnal spirit it's not worth it. It's better to have little with the fear of the Lord, right? I'm thinking of a precept. Oh, that's beautiful. Let me just, and I had this too. I just didn't think that was in the same chapter. 1 Timothy 6, starting at verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us therewith be content. Right? Let us therewith be content with the clothing and the food that the Lord is providing with us daily. Knowing that we can't carry nothing out of it. We can't take none of this shit with us. Verse 9, and they that would be rich fall into temptation and a snare. The rich man, he was rich. He his nest, right? The earth that he was given, his barn, he fell into temptations. He started entertaining the thoughts of, oh, damn. I'm going to grab that Psalms 49 too. He started entertaining thoughts, damn, I could tear this shit down, build bigger. I got cattle. I got everything I need. Damn, I'm going to be good for generations, for years to come. My kids going to be good, right? But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and the son of Salakia, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, piercing themselves through with many sorrows. So this guy was cooked. He had already given himself over to his desires. So the Lord let him rock out so he can justify and putting him in death, man. Proverbs 16, got another one. And verse 16, It says, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold, to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? Right? We want to be at that number, man. And we understand that through what? Faith, being a faithful servant, our service, and obedience are ways to become rich towards the Heavenly Father, man. Lord willing. So wisdom and understanding are worth far more than gold and silver, than the precious stones. Because again, not only can we not take this shit with us, it won't save us in the day of judgment. It won't save us when the Lord, it ain't no amount of money that could, man, what is that? Zephaniah? Let me just grab it. I think it's Zephaniah 1, in the latter end of this chapter here. Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. That's a terrifying end. Speedy riddance. The fire of his jealousy, man. Come on. The Lord is not playing. That's the thing about, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole, West Indians, and Haitians. It's for us, man. We have that legendary bloodline, the apple of the Lord's eye. He doesn't play about us, but he's not playing with us, man. I don't think for a second he's playing with us. Because we are held to a higher standard. Once you understand that you're an Israelite and the Lord gave you the names, the taste of that heavenly gift, and go back. What Hebrews 4 say? It's like Hebrews 6, 4-6. It say you be putting him to an open shame, crucifying him again, to go back into the world after being exposed. Just tasting of the heavenly gift. It's sweet as honey in the mouth, but its belly is bitter in the belly, man. That shit it's not going to end well. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. When goods increase, they are increased that eat them. And knowledge puffeth up, right? Because when you got goods and you got money, you think you know everything. You think everything wise in the world you came up with. This is all recycled knowledge, man. Continuing in 11. And what good is there to the owners thereof, saving the beholding of them with their eyes? The sleep of a laboring man is sweet, whether he eat little or much, but the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep. You won't be able to sleep. That money got you up. Now you paranoid, thinking somebody, you got so much, you thinking somebody always trying to steal from you. Right? And now you're not sleeping. And what's that leading to? You deprived of sleep. So now you're not thinking straight. Now you probably not eating. You know what I mean? Not eating the right shit. So now you're not making wise decisions with the money. Which you better off just being broke. Better off not having it. Right? We just read in 1 Timothy that this pierce you through with many sorrows, man. Brought do plenty to their own ruin and destruction because of this, because of the love of money, man. The love of it. Money is a defense. Wisdom is defense, right? But the love of money, instead of loving the Lord and being rich toward the Most High, they love the money. Money's their religion. And we see how this ends. Let's go back to Luke. Luke 12 and 19. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat and drink and be merry. But thou said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Whose, it says, then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich toward the Most High Yahweh. So the Lord, so he didn't even get to enjoy. He didn't get to enjoy his riches ultimately. The last thing he was thinking about was dying, right? Being pierced through with them many sorrows, your mind being taken so many different places because of the money. Oh, I could do this, I could do that now. Nah, you can die now. Like the Lord got a funny way of teaching us, man. Hey, so with that, and I'm on part 2 this lesson. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baharakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well, and peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Keep enduring, Akim, Kwam, Yasharallah, and the Baba Ball. Shalom.